I was just heading out the door, as you can see. Look, I'm all dressed up. Oh, there's a little one coming in the door. And I heard the cuckoo. So I'm just going to go here onto the bank so you can hear it too. Oh, she's very faint. She's actually down across the road. There, there. Do you hear it? That's the first cuckoo of the spring. And despite the fact that spring has come in really late and has, been in and out and couldn't quite make her mind up, despite all that, the cuckoo is here on time. Because she always makes her appearance round about the third week in April. She's gone quiet now. Yes, Jack, the cuckoo is here. So all the doom and gloom and the season's been mixed up, people moaning and groaning about, oh, this has been a terrible long winter, it's been dreadful. Look, the cuckoo is here. Let me just go round the back because she's round here. And for those of you who don't know a lot about the cuckoo, that wee girl flies all the way from South Africa. Imagine making that journey. And when she set off, she didn't know if spring was late or early, whatever. She didn't know. But Mother Earth said it's time to leave and time to go to Ireland. And here she is, on time. And this is what I keep saying to people. We must trust Mother Earth. We do everything we can and more besides to help her. And then trust her. So you can hear the cuckoo, you can hear the bees, you can hear the birds, you can see the blossom. Everything is as it should be. Everything is all right. But that doesn't mean to say that we should have in any way apathy in our souls. We need just to keep doing our very best and more to help her. You know the Bealtaine Cottage motto? Plant like your life depends upon it, because it does. The more life we can support, the more life we can encourage, the more humility we can have, and not in an apologetic way, but to be like children, to say, you know, I don't know it all, but I'm excited to find out. So I was just about to set off for town. Look at the jostaberry blossom that's breaking. Isn't this wonderful? Look at all this life. Everything's green and pink and white and red, and all these lovely colours are just coming up. There's little flowers there on the periwinkle. Look at that little purple flower down there. I mean, this is just such a wonderful, wonderful time of the year. But every season is. I think so many people have forgotten how to appreciate life. They're so busy accumulating. They're so busy comparing themselves to one another. They're so busy just wanting more. And the more stuff they have, the more unhappy they become. My message is very simple. Plant. Doesn't matter if you haven't got a garden. If you don't have, you know, actual earth to go and plant in, that's not going to stop you from filling your windowsills with life. With becoming part of a community garden, getting an allotment, sharing a little piece of land, going and helping an elderly neighbour who can no longer manage their garden. Go and offer your help. Say, you know, can I come in and plant some things, you know, for the bees? There's so many ways. I mean, for most of my life, for most of my 62 years, I have not had land or even garden space, except for houses that I rented. And I grew up in a house where there was no garden. We had a little backyard, and not like a yard in America. I mean about 10 square feet of concrete, enclosed by a very slimy concrete wall that housed a toilet. But just to remember that we belong to Mother Earth. We belong to her. We come from her. We go back to her. And I know that there's a lot of, you know, cremations and all carried out now, and people wanting their ashes, their ashes whooshed off into outer space. But anything that goes up into our biosphere comes back down invariably. It's a bit like nobody leaves this this place alive. And that's not in a grim way or a sombre way. That is that I have yet to see anyone even come up with a rational approach to inhabiting any other planet. Bit like throwing our toys out of the pram, isn't it? Oh, we've messed up here, let's go to another planet. We haven't messed up here. We may have messed up our own lives. And we may have tried really, really hard to kill Mother Earth. But that's not going to happen. We're not that powerful. We need to stop being that arrogant. And just enjoy this incredible life. I was coming out the door, you know, just over 10 minutes ago, dressed up to go into town. I'm meeting two of my brothers. And I heard the cuckoo. And I just had to go back in, get the camera and come out and record it. Because it's more special than anything else that's going to happen today. Oh, right, now I shall get on my way. Got a heap of jars there for recycling. There's my juice sitting on the top of the basket. Jack! Come on. Jack! Good boy. Come on, you've got to come in, my love. So that's it. And, oh, there you go. Go and sit down. So, I can't upload this now. I've got to go into town. I've got to actually buy some credit for my internet. It's €20 a month and I've just run out of credit and I don't have any money in my bank account to actually buy credit online. So I've rinsed my bank account. Well, I rinsed it yesterday, to be honest, and I'll just show you quickly why. I got this slow cooker. It was on special offer. It was in the sale. And I'm actually planning for when I come off my juice fast, you see. There we go, look, it was in the sale. $27.50, reduced from $55. I thought I'll buy it now as it's such a good price. Because when I come off the juice fast in, I think it's 68 days time, I'm going to be going on to the whole food, low fat, plant-based eating plan. And the slow cooker here, I've got so many recipes now for doing wonderful meals in the slow cooker, which is going to be very, very useful for me. So, because I've got obviously a lot of work to do, you know, outside, and I'm really busy. And I basically just, you know, dump all the ingredients in there and switch it on, and then I can go out and work away. And then I'm coming in starving hungry and I've got my meal ready. Because you see, one of the reasons why I put on so much weight last year and the year before, and actually really since I started the Bealtaine Project, my weight has kind of fluctuated, you know, where I've tried to keep it under control. But I've been just, you know, working myself into a frazzle, then coming in and being so hungry, I've just eaten anything and everything. So this is going to be a way to sort of solve that problem, or at least go in some good way to solving that problem. So I'm being very proactive now and trying to address the issues around carrying too much weight, which I really just do not want to do. Because I mean, I'm going to be 63 this year, And look, see, I'm just beginning now to feel really good about my weight. I mean, I've still got, gosh, about 3.5 stone to go. Okay, but look, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, and I'm feeling so much better and got so much more, energy. So anyway, there we go. Right, so on that note, I'll say bye-bye and blessings, and I'm going to go into town, meet my brothers, get my little pay-as-you-go voucher from my internet, and come back and I'll load this up. So blessings to you all.